Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about a group of thieves that have been stealing from several of Stellantis's facilities. Before we get into the video, I do want to mention that my car buying course is available, so link to that in the description down below if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car and you don't want to be a part of the over 90% of buyers in today's market that pay over MSRP. Let's get into the video. Well, this should be a pretty interesting story to go over in today's video. So this is mainly going to pertain to Dodge, Ram, Jeep, and Chrysler that are under the Stellantis umbrella. So we have three different locations that have been robbed. We've got a lot in Shelby Township, the Chrysler plant in Auburn Hills, and the Jefferson assembly plant in Detroit. And we've had 15 vehicles in the last month stolen from these three different locations. And there's not a ton of information on the people that have stolen these vehicles, but it's assumed that they're all part of the same group because how they're stolen has been very similar. And basically what they're doing is they're picking certain points on the lot that are like the easiest to target, if that makes sense. They're somehow getting past the security guards, and they're somehow getting off of these lots in the right way to where they're not getting shown too much on surveillance cameras. Again, from the information we know so far, this is an ongoing investigation, so there's a lot of stuff that's kind of in the gray area at this point. But I want to get into a couple funny stories that have come out of this so far. The first one that I think is the most humorous is on one of the lots, there was a Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. And they, drove it off the lot, basically. And if you guys are wondering how they're like driving these cars off the lot, again, this isn't confirmed, but apparently these vehicles, after they are manufactured and put on the lot, just have the keys sitting in the vehicle. And so, like, even though the lots are technically locked up, right, and they've got surveillance and they've got security guards, they're just a bunch of cars sitting on the lots with keys in them. And so they're literally just jumping in the vehicles and starting them up and driving away because they have keys in them, right? And then, obviously there's going to be gates and fences and all that kind of stuff, and they've just been driving straight through them. So, like, they're damaging the vehicles, which is kind of interesting. So they still would be able to potentially sell it, but that would make it a lot harder to sell it if it was like a brand new vehicle and it had, a bunch of damage on it. One of them, for example, they completely crashed the vehicle into a semi-truck. Like, basically they were stealing several vehicles all at once, and one of the drivers just crashed into a semi-truck, and then one of the other people in the group picked him up and then they left. And so yeah, complete mayhem. But again, the funniest story, Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. They drive it off the lot. And then they drive the Grand Cherokee Trackhawk back the next day, and then they get out of it, and then they go and steal a Charger Hellcat. Like, just to, like, rub salt in the wound. They're like, you know what, we stole your car, we're going to bring it back so you guys can see that we, like, this stolen car that we took, and then we're going to go and steal another car. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just crazy. Some other vehicles that have been confirmed to have been stolen, Ram TRXs apparently, and other Ram trucks as well. So if you ordered any of these vehicles, there's a potential that your order might take a little bit longer because someone's joyriding it right now. Who knows, right? And so again, there's not a ton of information that we know so far, but apparently this happened in the past. And when this happened in the past, it was the same situation where keys were just left in these cars after they were manufactured. But again, at that time when it was owned by Chrysler, they were like, they wouldn't comment on it, right? And Stellantis is not commenting on this. And so, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what pops up as the investigation goes on. So, like, if I see any more updates on this, I guess we'll have to make an update video. Well, if you let me know if you guys want to see an update video on this, and let me know what you think about this whole situation, especially if you've ordered one of these cars. If your order's been delayed, maybe this could be why, right? If you ordered a Ram TRX and it's been delayed a few months, maybe it's because they literally have to build you a new TRX because your TRX is in the side of a semi-truck right now. Who knows? But yeah, that's going to sum things up for today's video. I will see all of you in the next video.